Welcome to another edition of News Bites here on Daily World Television. My name is Kal Korff and I'm your host. In a few hours, the small European country of the Netherlands, which has a population of about 13 million people, will make a critical decision regarding its immediate political future. Will voters opt to elect Gert Wilders and turn hard far right? Or will they give a second term or a nod with their votes to current Prime Minister Mark Rutte? Polls indicate that the race is too close to call, that the majority of these candidates, all three of them actually, are not polling greater than 17%. So you have a divided country, which is a phenomenon that seems to be occurring in many nations around the world, the United States of America probably being the largest example of a divided country. Now, Wilders has advocated banning the Koran, closing borders, and he wants to undertake a bunch of anti-Islamic measures. He doesn't hide how he feels about it. People have accused him of being a racist, but what he has pointed out is a direct connection between modern terrorism and radical Islam. And on this front, he is right. This is a litmus test for Europe as a whole, because the far right is on the verge of seizing control in upcoming elections in both France and Germany. Whether they will succeed or not is another issue, but they are inching ever closer. Should the Netherlands fall to the far right, it may give further momentum for far-right candidates in France and Germany. Marine Le Pen in France, the far-right candidate there, is close to winning that election. On the other hand, she seems to do something every few days to set her candidacy back. Again, we will know in the near future how she does, or whether France decides to turn right as well. Whether Europe and more European nations end up ultimately turning right or shunning the far right, there is no question that the issue of runaway, uncontrolled, unmanaged, wasteful, illogical immigration is a heavy issue with most Europeans. With Turkey now threatening to unleash the borders again because it wants more money and is trying to strong-arm the European Union into getting its way. It's upset that it was banned from having a series of rallies in different countries that were designed to artificially prop up its elected dictator, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. We will see how this happens, because Turkey does control the levers and borders to allowing millions of immigrants to illegally flood into Europe. Turkey knows it, and the European Union pretty much bends over and takes it up the you-know-what, and doesn't really do anything to penalize Turkey. And as long as Turkey is allowed to get away with unacceptable behavior, its elected dictator, Erdogan, will continue to do exactly that.